Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video, I purchased two of the new Victoria Beckham eyeshadow palettes. They are called the Eye Wardrobe. I chose the one that is called Victoria and the one that is called Olive. And Olive is a little out of my comfort zone, but I thought it looked beautiful. I saw other creators use it in an eye look and I just thought it looked amazing. So I'm going to show you what those look like. So this time I have two of her previous palettes. I have this one here that is called Tweed, which is so beautiful. This very pigmented. You have to go in very lightly, and I love the looks that I have created with this. I've never used it on my channel. For some reason I feel guilty using luxury makeup on my channel. And then the other one is called Silk. And it's this one right here. And I actually purchased both of these on Mercari, brand new. And this is Silk, which is so pretty. It's a lot softer and more neutral than Tweed. So the new palettes are about the same size as far as the length. They are a little thicker than the original ones. And these sold for $60. Are no longer available on her website, the original ones. And these she sells separately. She sells the actual palette for $50, and then each case is $25. So this is Victoria. It does have a mirror, but this is what the color story looks like. Very sultry, very smoky. I think it's just absolutely gorgeous. Is it an everyday palette? Absolutely not. But is it one that you can use, you know, for a special occasion, or we just want to glam up a look? Yes. And this shade right here is so beautiful. You can actually use that as a one and done shadow. It is so beautiful. And then the other one is called Olive, and I'll show you what that looks like. And I did buy the case for both because I didn't want to, the plastic that it comes in is a little flimsy. And I was afraid that if I left it in that packaging that it would dry out, and that would be very sad. So this is the other one. They feel, I just stuck my finger in it. They feel heavy, they feel luxurious, very substantial, and it is absolutely gorgeous. It's the same tortoiseshell that she carries throughout her brand. This is one of her blushes, and it's the same kind of packaging, and I really do enjoy her makeup. I've actually been collecting enough products to do a full face of Victoria Beckham, and I have it now, but I haven't done that. But today I'm not going to do a full face because I want to create two looks, one with each palette. But then I also think I duped the palette with Cindy Grace eyeshadows. So these are the Cindy Grace eyeshadows that I pulled. This one is the one for Olive, and this one is the one for Victoria. And then this shade here, I kind of have to mix it with both of these to make it work for the lightest shade in both palettes. But you can buy both of these for less of what one would cost, because each one of Cindy Grace's eyeshadows are $5.25. and just use your own Z palette. But let's see how it looks, because I swatched the shades, but I did not put them on my eyes, so I really don't know if it's gonna work. So we're gonna create Victoria Beckham here, Cindy Grace here, and for the same palette, and then I'm going to wipe that off, and I'm gonna create a look with the other palette. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm not gonna talk through this so that it's not a super long video. And I will list in the description box the name of the Cindy Grace shadows that I used, if at the end it looks like, you know, you can dupe it. And I will link everything below. And I do have a 15% discount. It's a non-affiliate code, so I'm not making any money off of this. You guys know that I love Cindy Grace. I think they're an amazing eyeshadow formula. And then at the end, I'll also tell you the rest of the makeup that I'm wearing, in case all you want to see is just the looks. You don't have to stay for the entire video. So I'm going to scoot you up, and then we'll go ahead and start with a look. And again, I'm not going to be doing any talking because I want this to go as quickly as possible. Okay, so I think that's close enough, and then I'll just do a real zoom you in at the end when the entire look is created. So I'm going to use this as the first, for the first look. This is the Olive eyeshadow palette, and I will see you when I'm done. Okay, when I went to edit the video, my camera apparently stopped while I was doing the green look, the olive palette. So here we go again. I do have mascara now because I had my Victoria eye look on. So I had to take that off carefully, and I already have mascara. So here we go. Okay, so what do you think? Can you tell which is which? I think that Sydney Grace did a great job, my Sydney Grace. And I didn't have to buy any. This is from my stash. I do own a lot of Sydney Grace. So I really think that if you didn't see me apply the eyeshadows, you would not be able to tell which one was Sydney Grace and which one was Victoria Beckham. I think it looks identical to me. No fallout from either one. amazing blendability from both of them. And I think it's just gorgeous. Okay, so I'm ready for our next look. And first I'm going to use the Victoria Beckham Victoria palette, which is this one right here. Again, an absolutely gorgeous palette. And I'm picking up a brand new brush, and I'm going to start, again, I'm not going to talk through it. Going to be listening to some music. I'm going to start with this shade right here. Okay, so this one I had a little harder of a time duping, and mainly because of the glitter. This one here, I'm going to swatch them both for you. Okay, this is the Victoria Beckham, and I mean, it could be that Sydney Grace has a better dupe. This is just from what I owned, and this is a Sydney Grace. Now the Victoria Beckham has a little more glitter in it, a little more shimmer, so that does make a difference. But I mean, that's pretty close if you ask me. Now, to tell you the truth, I wouldn't wear a look this dark. I don't think ever. I think I would definitely like a little more, like I tried to put like a little more glitter on here to try to see if it gave me a little more bang. But definitely I think that I'm using the Sydney Grace on this side. I think it would definitely, this dark one would make a beautiful one and done look. This color right here. And then I think you can create really pretty looks with these two. And then this one, it's not really a black, it's more like a slate. I mean, it's pretty neutral, so I don't think you have to go as dark as I did. So let me put some mascara on. The mascara that I'm going to be using is going to be, I think this is new from Gucci, and I got this at 100 Point Perk from Sephora. So this is the first time I use it, but I've heard really good reviews on this. And this is what, well, let me do it here. That's what the brush looks like. It's a pretty small brush. And it's got, I don't know if you'd be able to tell, it's got like a strange shape to the brush. Can you see it? It's got like, kind of swirls. So let's see what this does. And I'm going to put it on both lower and upper lashes. And I do have fallout on both sides a little bit, but it does swipe off with the brush, which I really appreciate that. So let's see what this mascara looks like. So let me do 2 coats and I'll be right back. Okay, so this is what it looks like. I'm gonna zoom you in so you can see the look. It is dark. It's definitely dark. I like it. I personally like it, but it's not something I would wear on the daily or very often. I can see myself, the green one, yes, I would wear those 4 shades for sure. But I can see myself using this on the crease and this all over my lid and just do it like 2 eyeshadow look. But then I can see myself using these 3 in a look because I think it will look beautiful. And I think I did a pretty good job of duping it. So like I said, I will list the shadows that I pulled from Sydney Grace, what the shades are. Hopefully they're all available. If not, I would try to find something that's very similar and link those. I do have a discount code, ageless15. It's a non-affiliate code. You don't have to use it, but you know, it just lets them know that I sent you because basically I'm not making any money off of it. The discount is just for you, but it is nice to get a little bit of money off. And the only time you can use it is if they're already having a sale. I love the green look. Okay, out of the 2, the green palette is my favorite. I think that this created a gorgeous look. You can just use these 3 shades also and it will look amazing. But I think the green was, it was dark, but it was kind of like on the neutral side. So I think it looked beautiful. I really did enjoy both looks. And yeah, I hope that you guys enjoyed this. And let me, if this is all you were here for, thank you so much. If you're new to my channel, I hope that you consider subscribing. And I'm just going to let you know the rest of the makeup that I have on. Except for the foundation and concealer, I am testing those. So I'm not going to tell you what those are. They will be coming up shortly in a video, but I am testing them. Okay, so for contour, I use her contour stick. And this is called the Contour Stylus and Travertine. And this is very easy to use, very creamy. It looks beautiful on the skin. It blends like a dream and it looks very natural. So I use that on my forehead and on my cheeks and a little bit under my chin. Bronzer, I used she's called a bronzing brick in 02. And this is what it looks like. It's absolutely gorgeous. And the warm is called Soleil and the contour is called Honey. I usually dip on both of them and then just apply it over the contour if I use a contour stick, or sometimes I use a contour stick and I don't use this. It depends. I got this again on Mercari for about half the price. Brand new in a box. Okay, then for my blush, I use this one here. This one is in the shade Mini Skirt. is a cream blush. This right here is powder. And it's really, really beautiful. And I usually just put it on a brush and then I go on the cheek. And it doesn't stay tacky. It kind of feels like it turns into powder and it blends beautifully. It doesn't lift your makeup. Really, really pretty. Her makeup is very expensive, but it's beautiful and I have no complaints. The only thing I didn't like from her, I received her mascara. I don't know if it's the same mascara she has now because this was a couple of years ago. I received it in a box and it wasn't my cup of tea. So that's the only thing that I've tried that I don't like. And I think that's it. For my lips, I have this lip pencil from Makeup Forever. I do have a lip gloss from Victoria Beckham, but it was too pink for the looks I was going to create. And this is in the shade Wherever Walnut. It's a beautiful shade. I love the Makeup Forever lip liners. And then I have the Saltair Lip Oil Balm. And you can find these at the Saltair website, but also at Target. And I think they're like $10, $12. I'll link it below. But it was a little too pink, the lip liner, so I put this brown over it, and it kind of made it more neutral. But I have it in several shades. It smells amazing. This one smells like chocolate. But it doesn't have, you know, sometimes you can put something on your lips and it tastes kind of nauseating. This one is not like that. The scent is very, very mild where you're not going to continue to smell it and make you nauseous. But it looks beautiful. It's very hydrating. Has a nice, you know, has enough pigment that you can wear it even without a lip liner. But I filled my lips with a lip liner and then I put this over it. And that's it, because the rest of it I'm testing. I'm testing the brow product and I'm also testing the concealer and the foundation. So this is it, guys. I hope that you enjoyed this video. I really do like these, but again, super pricey. I spent my budget for March and April. So really, I should be on a no-buy for March and April. Victoria used up my money, but I could not resist. All right, you guys, thank you so much for spending some time with me. I love you, and I will see you on my next video. Bye, guys. Mwah.